only celebrate Michelle and Pat, but also to take the opportunity to celebrate Janice in 60 years. So 60 years, it's a big number. I mean, it's a
Too dark. I don't want to be annoying.
So I want to take some time with all you and pay tribute
That's pretty bad.
to Janice, because I know I speak on behalf
Well, it's just
of
the light
all
is
of us
annoying,
in
isn't it?
saying, not only are you fabulous, but you mean
Are you sure?
all
Okay.
of us. So, you know, it wasn't that long ago that when people think of 60, they think, 60 is over the hill. Or when somebody that was 60 that talked about themselves, when they said, when I was younger, I used to walk with dinosaurs. However, that was the 60s of old. The 60s of new is fast becoming something that's exciting and vibrant, the new milestone birthday. In fact, some people might say that 60 is the new. Who said that? Ginny, I think. She said 60 is the new pink. 60. What a great number 60 is. 60 it does so much for us. If you think about 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour. Webster Dictionary defines 60 as the sum of 10. The sum of 10, sorry, the flow of 10s, 6 times. 60 is the maximum speed that Uncle Mike might get his truck after 10 minutes. And 60 is the number exact donkey tried unsuccessfully to butt my mother off. Now we all know who is more stubborn. Not only is 60 a great number, but people of high esteem throughout the entire world have talked about the joys of life at 60. Abe Lincoln has told us that in the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. Eleanor Roosevelt has said that beautiful young people are accidents of nature, but beautiful old people are works of art. Ooh. She should go in down, right? And even Oprah says, the more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate.
She's a wise woman.
Even the senator.
Just took that.
So it's often says that age comes with wisdom, in which case, Mom, you are one of the wisest people I know. But few here can argue that Janice has welcomed the 60s of her life with such incredible strength and vitality, and has arrived at her new pink with such elegance and grace. Many of us have wondered, how has she done it? So I've decided to rewind back the clock in time and review some of the important aspects and lessons that Jana has learned in her life that has made her become so fabulous today.
Yes.
So if you don't mind.
I do.
Janice was born July 2nd, 1951. I'm sorry.
I knew Sue was going to say that.
It's not your birthday.
It's always the baby.
Not
Poor
only with
Sue.
its own tartan shield, but with its own plaid. I don't mean to blind you, that is the McKinnon plaid. A deep-rooted clan, not only with its affection for whiskey and drambuie, but also for men in plaid skirts. Janice spent the early years of her life in Pennsylvania. Again, where am I? Frolicked on the Jersey Shore in summer with her cousins.
That's so
and always
funny.
enjoyed the companionship of her siblings.
Aww. God, looks like Michelle.
Early in her...
Went up there?
Yes.
Yeah, that's wins.
Sue, that's you hanging by your sister's arm. And looking through these photos, I noticed something kind of peculiar. In all the photos, I noticed, Larry's holding his sister's hand. And I thought, Larry's a very good-natured gentleman. And that was just him being the older brother. But the more that I looked on through these photos, I realized that, Larry was just trying to protect her from learning the timeless Scottish secret. And it was either that, or he was protecting her from the wrath of his
Looks like Brad.
mother. And Larry, anything ever happens to my precious daughter, I will stick the stainless steel Hillary Clinton cracker punch. Larry later went on to have children, as we all know, so we know that that's not the case. Finally, and through this period of her life, Janis learned another lesson, continued to learn and flourish in her life. It was something that she's very much embodied in her adult life. Finally, Larry decided to let go of the hand of his sister, and she went on to lead a very elegant childhood of flower girl appearances and fashionable in addition to other bridal parties. And it was then that she learned to fill her time doing the things that she loves. So the teenage years dawned. Together with the bell bottom.
Is that when Larry threw up all over the dog?
Yep, that's the one.
That's it.
And it was at this time that Janis decided to cast her hook wide into
I can't believe she did that today. She caught the
That
big
was
fish.
a
I caught
very
that
little
little
fish
dinky
that she
one.
caught.
Wow.
Dad, he has a shave.
In high school, she went from girls swooning over the Beatles to dating a boy that looked like a Beatle. And it was just during this time of lifelong friendships that Janis learned to value your friends.
Oh.
As she got older, her father traveled quite a bit, Dawn, to Asia, and it was then that she took to heart the Chinese proverb. You cannot prevent the birds of youth from flying over your head, but you can prevent them from building a nest in your hair. This Red Riding Hood, appearance was one of the first of several innovations. Onward came the 60s with a remarkable flip that earned Janis a stand-in appearance as Sally Field.
I can't believe you did that.
Flying
And
around.
things really progressed from here. Next was a high school graduation, where she was the penultimate poster child for motorcycle helmet safety. Where she learned the very valuable lesson to proceed through life very carefully. Things in the hair department finally got under control in college. It was this time that Janis was set up on a blind date, who at last minute claimed ill, hence entered the fine replacement. How a New Englander and a Texan from complete different ends of the spectrum ever claimed love and wed is anyone's guess. However, some do believe there was some forceful coercion. But no matter, after they wed, all she was looking for was a back rub. Instead, not quite sure how that happened, but Michelle, their first child, was born in 1996, and there were lots of first baby kisses and first baby suckles, and the first ever baby sucker punches. Which now we know all the real truth, while our cousin Brian went on to become a lawyer. Fight the injustices of the world. So Janis's cure for pregnancy was pregnancy. And then, well, pregnancy. And being drunk in the Coast Guard. I'm an officer in the Coast Guard. The bags were always packed and shit for the buckoos to be off to another home. And this is really where things began to change in Janis's life. Perhaps it was a relentless tour tortured by her children, or maybe one too many sleepless nights, but who can blame her when you have kids? But it was around the same period, rewind the clock, I really had a hard time finding documentation on Janis. And really trying to understand what were the events in her life that shaped the remarkable person that she is today. And so, I decided I'm going to piece together the story based on the